Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn September 29, 2024. You have many personal interests going with Venus transiting your solar house until October, but your responsibilities and duties beckon right now, and you can feel quite torn. As much as you want to get the essential things out of the way, it can be hard to do with your heart not quite in it temporarily. Consider that you might see a situation in a more positive or negative light than it deserves today. You might also want to avoid putting too much into what others promise, since judgment can be off at the moment. While this may not be the most productive day, you're feeling quite excited about your projects. Venus is bringing much attention to your personal interests, the mind, learning, and connecting in the weeks ahead, in fact, and it ups the pleasure factor with these things. You'll find that you're very often in great shape for expressing yourself, social curiosity, learning, and sharing ideas with others. You always value loyalty and devotion in your personal and romantic life. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet, shimmies through the seas of a water sign, you'll feel even more demanding of total commitment. You will feel absorbed and consumed by your relationships, ready for romance that is unforgettable. You may even feel highly emotional at this time, refusing to settle into mediocrity or superficial connections. You want a romance that makes you feel vital and alive. Follow this drive toward intimacy within your heart, but don't let it chase you into the arms of someone who does not see your value. What do you secretly want? Pay attention to your inner voice when the moon in Leo sextiles the sun in Libra. Your subconscious view and perception will unconsciously influence your financial opportunities if you let it. It is essential to check in with yourself throughout today, especially as financial decisions arise. Are you deciding on something out of pride, arrogance, or passion? This question can help you determine if you are making a sound financial decision. Taking a moment to check in with yourself can help you make smarter financial decisions that will bring you greater peace. Your focus and determination are consistent qualities that others admire in you. You will admire them as well if you put them to the most personal use, your body. Be rigid and demanding toward what you allow. In your diet, only the best will do. Be narrow-minded and exacting about getting adequate rest. It is your best defense against the unpredictability of life. Your natural qualities can actually shape a very sensitive and gentle human being, you. The moment has come to calm things down. Indeed, to take effective action and see your initiatives take form, you need to evolve and slow down the rhythm. Today, you have an excellent hand, and we encourage you to make decisions in the medium term. In your sentimental life, you will be enjoying a favorable period which shouldn't be devoid of new encounters. The current vibrations around you will inspire you to make a new start. Take advantage of this to a maximum. Mercury, the planet of communication, may have left Virgo yesterday. However, Venus is still in her early days in your communication sector, and Mercury will join her there before next month. With the communication lines securely managed and having stayed on for 3 days after your birthday month ended earlier this week, you have a chance to move into this new solar with confidence. Meanwhile, as Mercury settles into his first full day in your income sector alongside the Sun and the asteroid Juno already present in Venus, the planet of money having recently moved through, he provides you with a sharp financial acumen that can bring everything together. What a difference a day can make. Before leaving Virgo yesterday, Mercury spent his final hours clashed with Neptune in your relationship sector, while today, in its final hours in your friendship sector, the moon is forming a friendly aspect. While this makes this a positive day for friendship and relationship building, it is the pushback from the planet of communication yesterday and the chance to push through communication barriers that is making this an even better experience. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt deeply connected, but at the same time, you could still laugh, be silly, and just enjoy the lightness of life together? That's a special kind of magic, isn't it? Today, the universe is encouraging you to embrace that energy, whether it's in a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even in your connections with family. It's about finding that beautiful balance between depth and playfulness. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in the seriousness of life that we forget how powerful it is to simply enjoy the moment with someone we care about. So today, let yourself feel that joy. If you've been looking for a way to reignite that spark in a relationship, maybe now is the time to reach out, have fun, and share a laugh together. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to slip into the mindset of thinking we need to handle everything alone. You've been there, right? That feeling where you think, I can do this, I don't need to bother anyone. But often, the strength and clarity we're seeking come not from going it alone, but from reaching out. Have you ever had a problem that felt unmanageable until you opened up to someone, and suddenly, just talking it out made everything feel lighter? That's the kind of support that's available to you right now. Whether it's through a trusted friend, a family member, or even a colleague, don't hesitate to seek out that connection. You might be surprised at how much easier things feel when you let someone else in. You may also find yourself in the middle of several discussions or group activities today. Your enthusiasm and passion are shining through, and people are naturally drawn to your ideas. But here's a gentle reminder: it's easy to get so wrapped up in expressing yourself that you forget to really listen. We've all been in situations where we're so eager to get our point across that we don't realize we might be coming off a bit strong. Have you ever looked back on a conversation and thought, maybe I should have listened more and talked a little less? It happens to all of us. Today, the stars are encouraging you to find that balance between expressing your ideas and staying open to others' perspectives. Sometimes, the best way to win people over isn't by pushing your viewpoint, but by showing that you're willing to listen and consider theirs too. And aching of meaningful, helping others is a theme today too. There's something incredibly rewarding about giving selflessly, isn't there? When you offer your time, advice, or even just a listening ear, it tends to come back to you in unexpected ways. Maybe it's that feeling of fulfillment, or maybe it's the universe bringing people into your life to support you just when you need it most. Have you ever noticed that when you help others, the kindness often circles back to you? That's the kind of energy today is all about. A special conversation is on the horizon, one that could lead to a deeper understanding or even a breakthrough in a relationship that matters to you. So, keep your heart open and be ready to receive as much as you give. On a more practical note, if you've been working toward a big goal or project, today's energy is perfect for making real progress. You're full of ideas and excitement, but remember, as thrilling as it is to see things moving forward, it's important to stay grounded. Have you ever been so caught up in the rush of success that you missed a crucial detail? We've all been there. Today is a reminder to slow down just enough to ensure that everything is in order. Make sure you've got a solid plan, and don't be afraid to ask for advice if you need it. You've got the skills and the drive, but sometimes a little outside perspective can make all the difference in turning a good plan into a great one. When it comes to financial matters, it's a good day to be cautious. If you've been a little distracted or absorbed in other areas of your life, this isn't the time to dive headfirst into big financial decisions. Have you ever felt rushed to make a decision, only to regret it later because you didn't take the time to think it through? Today's energy suggests it's wise to avoid any risky investments or complex deals that could go sideways. Instead, focus on the essentials. Take a step back, reassess where you are, and make sure you're only spending on what's truly necessary. The good news? This is just a temporary pause. Your financial instincts will bounce back stronger soon enough. So, take a deep breath, stick to the basics for now, and trust that things will smooth out in time.